You might not like what I'm about to say, but every single man needs to learn how to fight. The reason I say this is because every single man, including you, has a duty to fulfill as a man. And there's multiple duties we actually all have to fulfill as men. But one of them is being able to fight so that you can protect yourself and your friends and family and the loved ones around you. Let me put this in perspective for you. Imagine yourself, God forbid, in the streets, walking down the streets with your woman, with your wife, with your kids, whoever it is, a loved one or a friend, and somebody, God forbid, unprovokedly comes to attack you. And you have no experience whatsoever to be able to defend yourself and the loved ones with you. How would you feel? How would you feel if somebody attacked you or your loved one and you knew that you saw videos like this, you saw all these videos on the internet of people telling you to learn how to fight because one day it may just come in handy, which I hope it doesn't for me and for all of you. But imagine that regret that you would be feeling knowing that you could have just taken one easy step and just learned something as simple as basic self-defense and being able to fight. Now, by no means am I saying you have to become an amateur boxer, a pro fighter, or a world champion. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to put this in perspective for you because in life, things like this do happen. It's happened to me many times. It's probably even happened to you watching this video right now. But the reason I'm saying this to you is because I care for you and I know you're smart enough to know that you need the ability to defend yourself in life. Maybe something's been holding you back. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's a lack of confidence. Maybe you just don't know where to get started. But there is a duty that you need to fulfill and you know it. Like I said earlier, I'm not saying you guys have to become the best boxers in the world or even pursue boxing or any other fighting sport. What I want you guys to take from this video is that I genuinely just want you guys to just try to learn basic self-defense and being able to strike in case a situation ever arises where you need to protect yourself or the friends and family around you. And the reason I'm saying this to you is because I care for you guys. I could just be chilling here in my room doing absolutely nothing, but I genuinely care for you guys. I have over 300,000 people that are subscribed to me, so obviously I'm going to make the most out of this platform and tell you what you need to hear, because many people out there aren't going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this bro to bro, because I care for you and I want you to do well in life, and I want you to always be safe at all times. Even if it's something as simple as actually trying to learn boxing at home or even attending a boxing gym or session once a week. Something even as simple as watching basic YouTube videos on self-defense for just 10 minutes a day out of your entire day, 24 hours, just 10 minutes to just sit there, watch a video and maybe even just practice a combination or two or some defense moves. I know it sounds cringy and it does sound cringy, but it's not cringy when you get into a situation when something bad happens and you manage to protect yourself and potentially even save your own life or somebody around you. It's not cringy then, is it? And you know it. So make sure after you finish this video, because I want you to watch the whole thing because I have many things I want to say, please just start and take action. If this video came up on your YouTube, it came up on your YouTube for a specific reason. It is a sign for you to learn self-defense. You might be thinking, who the hell am I? And I don't blame you because I will be thinking that as well. I'm EK and I have a following of over 1 million people across all platforms. And I've actually helped over 10,000 people learn the basics of self-defense and fighting. The first reason of why you should learn how to fight, apart from self-defense, as I just told you in the beginning of the video, is confidence. You have not experienced true confidence until you step in the ring, you get out of your comfort zone, and you step face to face with somebody and you start throwing hands. If you've experienced that, you have stepped out your comfort zone and you've done something that most people won't even do. And that gives you a massive, massive sense of confidence. And I know a lot of people get an ego from fighting, and I understand that. But you do get a big boost of confidence that is translated into your day-to-day life once you actually pick up the gloves and start fighting. And this is for many reasons. One of the reasons is because, first of all, you're stepping out your comfort zone and you're actually sparring somebody. You're fighting somebody in the boxing gym, of course, in a controlled environment. But also, not just are you sparring and participating in fights, but you are also doing intense exercise and cardiovascular endurance workouts. For example, you're sprinting most of the time, you're doing running, you're doing bag work, you're shadow boxing. This is going to release endorphins in you, which are feel-good hormones. It's going to make you feel a lot more better and Trust me guys, there is a big difference of when you do boxing and you feel good and when you do weightlifting and feel good. And I weightlift and box, and I can tell you boxing feels so much better once you finish the session than weightlifting, but weightlifting feels amazing as well. But what I'm trying to say is boxing gives you way more confidence than the gym. And trust me guys, my physique isn't even that bad. I do go to the gym often, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, boxing gives you a ton more confidence. Now, like I said, you're doing physical exercise, it's putting you in shape, it's strengthening your mindset, it's making you feel a lot more motivated and disciplined. And it actually gives you a lot more energy throughout the day as well, because when you participate in, a lot of cardio, a lot of boxing, this actually allows your body to get used to this intensity. So tasks in your day, which don't require much energy, are very, very easy to get done. Now, this leads me on to my second point, and you've probably heard this millions and millions of times, and you probably see this all over Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and it is discipline. When you learn how to fight, one thing that comes with it that sticks with you is discipline. And I'm telling you, this is one of the best things that you will take from learning how to fight, even if you don't pursue it as a career, even if you don't pursue going to a boxing club and participating in fights and events. Discipline is something that you will undoubtedly take with you. When you learn how to fight, the discipline you get from this actually easily translates into your day-to-day life. Let me give you an example. If you're a person who participates in learning how to fight, if you learn a martial art, if you learn the basics and self-defense of any fighting sport, whether it's boxing, MMA, or jiu-jitsu, whatever it is, kickboxing, when you learn how to fight and you go through the steps of, learning, you're putting into practice, you're training, whatever you're doing, all of these hard, difficult things that you're going through, all these hard steps, make your day-to-day life so much easier, because you now know that all the tasks that you're going to be doing in your day-to-day life are going to be nowhere near as difficult as the training that you've actually went through to learn how to fight. For example, if you've got work to do throughout the day, whether it's schoolwork, whether it's actual physical work, you know that the difficulty of it is going to be nowhere near as hard as when you're actually training in boxing or any other martial art, especially if you're a person who participates in sparring. You know your work is not going to be anything near as close to as draining and physically draining and mentally draining as that. This is going to allow you to have a lot more discipline throughout the day. It's going to allow you to get a lot more tasks done because you think to yourself, okay, if I can do this, that was easy now, I can do the next task. This is going to be a lot easier, and you know that you can get through it, and it gives you the power to go through your day a lot more easier. And by no means am I saying you're going to speed run life and get through it easy. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is tasks that require a bit of effort are going to require less effort physically and mentally throughout the day. Now, I really do hope you guys take something good from this video and learn the basics of fighting and self-defense. If you do want to actually participate in boxing or you want to just learn how to fight, I do actually offer one-to-one boxing coaching training, whether it's online or in person, so you guys can actually get coached by me. I've actually helped over 10,000 people online learn how to fight and go from beginner level to advanced. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you click the link down below in the description and we can book a call together and we'll discuss what your goals are for boxing or learning how to fight. Like I said, guys, I also do have a home boxing program linked down below. And to make things even better, I have my own fighting community launching on the 1st of February. And this is going to be absolutely crazy, guys. There is going to be a ton of people in this community with like-minded people who have like-minded goals, similar things you want to do in life when it comes to boxing and training. It is going to be a massive platform of aspiring fighters who are all learning together and aspiring to be better with many tips and tricks of boxing content. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I will let you guys go now. I'll see you all later.